This is a HeadGum podcast.
Checking Allstate first could save you hundreds on car insurance. That's smart. Not checking that you get the beginner-friendly horse when you're going on your first riding lesson? Whoa, Nelly. I got a galloping stallion when I'd be happy with the horse that just wants to eat some grass by the side of the trail.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Potential savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Guess what? The guys behind the podcast SmartList started a mobile company. Why? Because they were tired of getting fleeced by big wireless, and they think you should be too. Big wireless has been outsmarting everyone into buying expensive unlimited plans.
You're probably paying for unlimited data that you barely end up using, and that's not smart. And with everything else getting so expensive these days, wouldn't it be nice if something costs less? SmartList Mobile offers right-sized plans based on what you actually use. No contracts, no overage fees, no BS, and great coverage because it runs on the T-Mobile 5G network. Still unsure? Try SmartList Mobile for 14 days. And if you're not happy, you'll get a full refund. It's that easy. Actually, maybe it's just that smart.
Visit smartlistmobile.com today. Plans start at $10 a month, and for a limited time, you can get your first month free on their 30 gigabyte plan, so you're more than covered. Just use code HANDSOME at checkout. Taxes and fees extra, terms and conditions apply. Don't get outsmarted. Get SmartList Mobile.
Handsome, chatting with friends on the Handsome Pod. Chatting with friends on the Handsome Pod.
Cheers.
Welcome to the Handsome Pod. I'm May Martin, sitting here watching the day go by with my pals.
Fortune Feimster.
And Tig Notaro.
Woo!
Yeah.
What's up, you guys?
What's up with you? What's your background? Where are you? What is going on, girl?
Yeah.
I'm on the road, so I'm in a lovely hotel room that flooded this morning.
What?
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 I woke up and I went to grab a water and there
was too much of it.
It was dark and I felt like a little bit of water on my foot and I was like, did I wake up in the middle of the night and like get water and spill it? And it didn't even occur to me to like double check. I just kept milling about my business and then got ready and walked into the other room and it was just like the floor was covered in water.
What?
Apparently
we need information.
The room upstairs flooded.
From their toilet?
I don't know. No,
I think so.
Maybe, but I had like called and said, you guys might need to come in here. Like this seems like a bad leak. And they waited like 2 hours.
No.
And then the guy finally came and he was like, oh, it's actually upstairs. And I was like, oh, okay. So he got all
Fortune,
the water
you stepped in dirty toilet
doo-doo water?
Yeah.
Maybe it was a bath. Maybe somebody's
that's right. Maybe there's a bath bomb in there somewhere.
May, you know it wasn't a bathtub.
It was either poo water or it could be ghost. Ghosts make things wet.
Ghost water.
Yeah, they
Ghost
do.
water. Yeah. So you got up in the night,
yeah.
you stepped in water, you thought, I'm just gonna keep milling about my business.
Well, it was this morning, and then there's a big water stain on this ceiling, and then there's a big giant water bubble in the bathroom that's gonna pop at any minute. So it's a fun time.
And do you want to release the name of the hotel and what room you're in so people maybe want to stay in your toilet water room in the future?
All I'll say is that I'm in Salt Lake City. I don't need to bash the hotel.
I'm not saying
They're
bash.
just not in a hurry.
I'm not saying to bash them. I'm saying give out the room and numbers so people are like, oh my God, this is the toilet water room.
This is the bath bomb water Fortune walked in. We're going to say it was a bath bomb.
Okay,
we can say that, but
we can. But
what did it smell bad?
It did not.
Did it smell good?
It smelled like lavender. No. So that's been my day. It's cold here. I have on one of those thick
that was
shirt
cozy
jacket things. This is very nice.
I can confirm Fortune is in one of those snuggly.
My
snuggly.
mommy bought it for Christmas.
Oh my gosh, how old are you, Fortune?
How old are you, little baby?
Little tiny baby Fortune.
My mommy bought it for me for Christmas.
Oh.
What if the podcast was me and Tig and a 5-year-old?
Or what if we all talked like babies? Every episode, we were like,
What have you been doing, Fortune? I had a big sandwich, and tomorrow I might have a candy.
A candy. Well, my mom bought me My mom bought me ladies' pajamas for Christmas.
Pretty little lady?
Yeah, pretty little lady pajamas. And I was like, Mom, I love you, but there's no planet on which I will wear these pretty little lady pajamas. And she's like, they're soft. I was like, look at the picture of the lady on the front. Does that look like, do we look similar in what we wear to bed? She's
I'm
like,
glad to know
"No."
that never stops. Like,
Yeah.
And to
that
people,
happens to you still, May?
Oh yeah, people will buy me clothes as a gift and they go, "This is very gender neutral. This is just a good old sweater." And I'm like,
This is just a ball gown.
It's a scoop neck ball gown.
It's just a ball gown. Anyone could wear this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I said to my mom and I have become very honest about presents.
Good.
Where I say, I don't want to waste your money. Can I give this back to you so that you can return it and get your money back? And she's like, yeah, that's fine. And then we went to another store. She's like, I really want to get you something. Will you pick out something in the store? And I was like, I doubt I'll find anything. And we walked in, found this right away. I was like, amazing.
Yeah, it's like a sort of forest lumberman. Yeah.
Perfect for my winter. I'm doing a bunch of winter cities in a row, 3 in a row. So this is perfect. Anyway, enough about me.
Never enough about you.
Never. And what did you get Ginger?
Money, honey. I gave her a big fat check.
Oh, I like that.
All right. And no present to go along with it. None whatsoever.
Let's see. I took her to a nice steakhouse for Christmas Day.
Yeah, that's all I ever
So that's
want.
an experience. I filled up her car with gas.
Mm-hmm.
I took her to several lunches while I was home. Do these count?
Yeah.
Of course. Everything counts.
I took her trash out.
Yeah. Okay. Merry Christmas.
And I made a whole list of everything I did and said, Merry Christmas.
Did you really?
No.
Oh, I was like, oh no. Then you took it all away.
Here's a list of everything I've done for you. This counts as a present.
Yeah, and not just this year, a list of everything you've done since you were born for Ginger.
You're welcome.
That's always a good feeling when somebody lets you know what they did for you.
Throws things in your face.
Yeah.
They've been keeping track.
This.
Yeah. Can I ask,
yes.
Salt Lake City, is there a salty lake there? Is there an actual lake?
And a city.
Yeah.
Do you know,
Sarah?
Tig? Is there a salty lake here?
There is. And
Really?
it's disappearing.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. And how come it's salty? Just natural reasons?
I don't know. I think I've made up in my head or heard somewhere that like through the shifting of the planet somehow that's like it's probably wrong, but it's still like from the ocean somehow. Thomas, what is the real answer?
The lake has no outlet, and so all of the minerals in the lake have nowhere to go, and so because water evaporates, it just gets more and more salty.
So don't listen to me. Tig fact.
And Fortune, have you tasted the water in your hotel room that's leaking through the ceiling? Is it salty?
Did you lick it off
No.
the floor?
No, y'all. I did do bottled water just because, to be safe.
Sure,
Right.
sure.
So
Yeah.
Tig, how are you doing?
Yeah, Tig.
I'm doing well. I'm home alone. It's a little scary. Oh my God, you guys, what a funny bit you just did. Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube if you want to see 2 of the most talented, hilarious Successful comedians working today, doing some of their best
Do
stuff.
a
Let's see it
Home
again.
Alone bit.
But I only did it like when I saw Fortune did it. I just copied you.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because that was funny. I'm home alone.
And they did it again. They did it again.
I can't. I have my magical headset on, so it's hard to do it.
Yeah.
Your Old Navy headset.
That's right. We need some more khakis up front.
So are you gonna like run around the house and eat your favorite snacks?
Yeah,
and
be in your ponties.
just go crazy.
I do that anyway. That's
You jump on the bed in your
You
ponties.
just grab an
Yeah.
apple and run around in your ponties.
Just go nuts. How dare you?
I'm
You
picturing
know.
you. I'm picturing you in your sort of granny ponties, and you're like
Granny
this around the
ponties.
house,
Yeah.
and you got an apple.
Sashaying around with an
Sun-
apple and just living my best Tig life.
I love that. So why are you home alone?
Well, Stephanie took Max and Finn to Palm Springs to see her family. I was
nice.
going to go. We were all going to go as a gaggle, but there was, massive rain and flash flooding, and so we just stayed put. And then when the weather cleared and she rescheduled it, I was busy. I have doctor appointments and I'm recording with you guys, and I was just like, well, I'm probably going to
fun.
skip this trip. So
Yeah.
I'm going up to the desert today.
oh,
Yeah, I'm going up to the desert, and I'm driving up in my car.
wow.
Because
Yeah.
you
Got my license.
Yay!
Oh my
Thank
gosh! Do you
you.
drive
Take-
around listening to Olivia Rodrigo?
Rodrigo.
Okay, because she has a song, driving lessons.
Driver's
Driver's
license.
Driver's
It's
license or
so
driving?
good.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to write a song about her song.
Mhm.
A song that's
Okay.
like, if I write a song that's like, I wanted to write a song about getting my driver's license, but someone already did.
Mm.
Like that, it's a meta song within a song. But
Okay.
I'm having a lot of firsts, guys. I went to my first valet parking. I went to my
Ooh.
first drive-through all by myself.
And did you drive through?
I drove right through it. I sat in the fucking line for 35 minutes.
that's
Sorry
a
for
long-
swearing.
That's
yeah.
a long drive through.
Yeah.
In
Was
and
it
out.
In and Out?
People are obsessed.
Yeah,
You were
that
at In
one's-
and Out
Yes.
that line is
for
crazy.
hours. You're sitting in the drive-through.
For 35 minutes sitting in the line. Like people love, I could have just got out and walked in, but I thought.
When were you in this line? Was it last night by chance?
It was the night before last.
Okay, because we exited the freeway last night.
Yeah.
We went bowling with my ex and her family.
Oh,
'cause,
nice.
And and so we're exiting the freeway and we're sitting in this long line of traffic. And then Stephanie goes, "Oh my God, this isn't traffic. This is In and Out."
Yeah.
And so we were sitting, we exited the freeway and 4 vegans are sitting in line to go to In and Out.
That's funny. Yeah, I
That's
don't.
funny.
People will just sit for an hour just to
They
go
love
through
it.
They love it.
I can't do that line.
I felt like I drove on the highway to get to the arcade where I went with our friend Sabrina and her kids, and I was great by myself on the highway. I was feeling great, and then did my first valet parking for the arcade, which was funny, and
Fancy.
then went to the drive-through. But then driving
Wait, you
back,
valeted at the arcade?
yeah,
yeah, you know
They
those
had-
Dave and Buster's. They're like,
Did you pay with tokens?
When
you got your car?
Tickets.
It was
Raffle
I think the,
tickets.
I think the valet was for Cheesecake Factory. But,
Yeah, it was.
but I snuck in there, and then but I did get really scared driving back on the highway in the dark. I just got in my head, and I wanted to go so slow, and you can't.
No.
No.
Unless you're Stephanie.
Does she go slow?
Not only does she go slow, she is like a magnet to a Sanford and Son pickup truck.
Oh my god!
That looks like it's headed to the dump, and there's like 10 million things piled on the truck with rakes and
I can't be.
shovels.
I get
And
too nervous behind those.
she doesn't even realize she's doing it. And she'll just like find that truck every time and we'll be driving behind it going, wah, 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 wah.
What
And I'm like,
song is that?
That's the
From
theme song to Sanford and Son.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And I'm like, Stephanie, we're headed to the dump again. And she's like, oh my God, I didn't even realize I was behind this.
Does
So-
she, when y'all are all together as a family, does she drive for the most part?
Yeah, that's her preference.
Really?
Yeah.
Who do you think's a safer driver?
Well, I don't want to get into this.
Okay,
I think
okay.
we have a difference in opinions.
Yeah, I think I might be. I think
Plead the fifth. That's funny.
Checking Allstate first could save you hundreds on car insurance. That's smart. Not checking that you packed a backup book to read if you're almost finished with your current one? Major crisis. I finished my book on the first day of my trip. Hope the hotel has a gift shop.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Potential savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
How many podcasts do you listen to where a dog is an undeniable star of the show? That's definitely the case with Handsome and Fortune's dog Biggie. Biggie is fueled by Ollie dog food. Fresh, human-grade meals with real ingredients, available in 5 slow-cooked recipes. Biggies are emotional support animals, so we're glad he's getting the nutritional support he needs with Ollie.
With Ollie, meals are tailored to your dog's needs. Plus, the Ollie app offers on-demand health screenings with access to real experts for pup peace of mind. We've noticed an extra pep in Biggie's step, an extra glimmer in his dead eyes. Your dog deserves that too. Your dog's well-being starts with their food, and that's why Ollie delivers fresh, human-grade food that your dog will love. Head to ollie.com/handsome. Tell them all about your dog and use code HANDSOME to get 60% off your welcome kit when you subscribe today.
Plus, they offer a happiness guarantee on the first box. So if you're not completely satisfied, you'll get your money back. That's OLLIE.com/handsome and enter code HANDSOME to get 60% off your first box.
Well, it's fun to be driven sometimes.
I'm done with being driven. I never want to be driven again. I'm going to be
I love to drive.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's changed I know it's only been like a week, but I do feel
You're a
like it's
different
changed
person.
my whole personality.
You are more confident today.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I feel it. I feel more confident.
I can see
Yeah.
it. You have a little pep in your step.
I'm feeling pretty good. The other day I thought, you know what? No one's coming to save us. Like, we gotta, like, no, you know what I mean? You know what?
Let's hear May
We're
out.
gonna die on this hill alone. Let's hear
just
you out, bud.
thought-
What do you mean?
I kind of thought, well, someone said to me, how would you feel if the rulers of the world had your habits and your lifestyle? And I thought, not good. And then I thought,
Okay.
I better change that.
That's
and then-
interesting. Who asked you that?
I actually saw it on Instagram.
Didn't you just say someone asked you?
Okay, you've caught me in a little lie there. That's really embarrassing.
I
when
thought
say
the person
someone-
was talking to me, to be fair, through the video.
I guess it was probably an Instagram account called like Interesting Questions.
To ask yourself.
Yeah.
And then tell people you had a friend ask you this.
Yeah, a close friend asked me the other day.
Tay was like, wow, your friend is very insightful.
Well, I was just like, that's such an interesting question. Who is this person? What other what else have they asked you?
Turns out
I
it's
just-
AI.
I think I was kind of thinking too, like I have a lot of friends who are having a tough time, have had a tough year. And I was just like, because I can see clearly what they should do to fix their lives. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because I care about them. And I'm like, oh my God, I wish I could just get in your brain and fix everything. And then I thought, do I like myself as much as I like my friends? And then I was like, that is at the heart of why we don't thrive, is we don't like ourselves. We don't think or we're waiting. I don't know. I'm rambling, but I'm having a kind of come to Jesus week where I'm like, yeah, no one's going to do this for me. I got to get up in the morning, and not that I wasn't in a dark place and I haven't, like, my habits are pretty healthy, but I'm just suddenly like, oh, life's so short.
And what do
Anyway.
you think triggered that?
Well, this experience I had with the psychic, probably. And then also just caring for my friends and not wanting to have another year where I'm like sad in any way.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, my life is great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
It's,
Man,
well,
that
no, it's-
Instagram post inspired a lot in you.
I know.
But I think that's a really exciting place to be, May.
Thanks.
I mean, and especially that my brain just flashed to, not that you're like, I mean, who knows, maybe you are, but not that I don't think you're serving food to people in need every day, but like even making, doing that, coming out of your comfort zone and like doing things that are not in your regular day to day and learning how to drive and just it's always so like going back to that question that your friend named social media asked you but like that idea of how new questions, that's kind of what the show does too, is like just it triggers your brain in such a different way when you get asked a new kind of question like that. Or you step out of your comfort zone, you walk into this place to help people in need, and those kind of moments that take you out of your autopilot mode.
And like being really mindful of your inner monologue and just being like, friendship is so crucial for that, because your friends reflect back to you like, nice things about yourself and the way I feel about my friends. So I'm trying to like check I heard another great quote from a close friend. And I
named Facebook.
Yeah. I think this was
my
another...
old roommate, Facebook, reached out to me yesterday.
Yeah. It was like both fear and faith require you to believe in something that hasn't happened yet. And both of them are just, you're making it up. So if you're living in fear, thinking about the worst things that could happen or how everything could go wrong, it's like, well, that's not happening now. And so you may as well just anticipate the best things happening and have faith everything's going to be good. And, so I'm glad I have all these smart friends.
You're very lucky.
These really pithy quotes.
Not just good friends, but friends that are so connected
to
the
like
world.
millions of people.
Yeah. You're really hooked up.
Yeah.
That is not what's appearing on my Instagram.
What's on yours?
Like Pomeranians and people shoving food in their mouth, slurping it like.
Is that a genre of video? Is people slurping?
There is this thing where people are like eating on TikTok, and the messier the better, and they like are slurping their food up. It's disgusting, and also like kind of like a train wreck. You can't stop watching, and they get like millions of views, and they're like,
and you're part of it.
Oh my God.
It feeds it up. You watch one
Because
video
you
and
keep
then suddenly
watching
you got
them.
30.
Wow. Are you still on Instagram or are you just on TikTok?
Both.
Oh, okay.
I like them both. But they both now have similar things where if you look at one video, suddenly you see a bunch of things in that
Bunch of
vein.
slurping.
Yeah. So I need to get to smarter TikTok and Instagram so I can get
No, ma'am.
All of
these
ma'am.
kind of questions.
But it's all like sort of pop psychology that I get, but some of it makes you think.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Did you at least have a nice holiday? Was that more uplifting?
Yeah, I hosted here for a bunch of friends and I cooked and it felt good. I feel like the
Yeah.
master of my domain in a way.
Good.
Yeah.
Bought a house, bought a car, got your license. We were driving to go meet my ex and her family for bowling, and we heard the driver's license song, and I was just like picturing you driving
Yes.
around, listening to that song.
The day I did my test, it was that pouring rainstorm.
Oh, no.
It was
Whoa.
crazy, big puddles, and I think that helped me. I think the guy was just impressed I showed up. And it was a different guy, and the guy that failed me the first time, I'm in line at the DMV and he comes over and I roll down the window and he goes, "Oh, no, I'm gonna get someone else to do your test.
Oh,
'Cause
really?
because I guess that's the rule. So he's not biased, but I
That's
took it so
funny.
personally. I was like, I'm safe. You can get in the car with me.
That's hilarious.
Now, I have to ask you something. That sounds like a negative spin. The guy that failed me.
Yeah. No, you're right. The guy who. So how would I frame it?
The guy who didn't think you were ready.
Yes, the guy who gave me the opportunity to
To get
practice some
better.
more. Yeah.
Gave you the opportunity to get better.
Yeah.
There we go.
I was
Yes.
trying so hard to sort of warm him up. Like I said, "Wait, you remember me?" He was like, "Yes, I do." And I said,
Yes, I
From
do.
Wayward?
"From you seen Wayward?"
#1 IMDb search.
Where are you landing on IMDb these days, May?
Should we-
Not that I
should we
haven't
check?
been tracking you.
Thomas, do you know how to check?
While we're checking,
You don't know how.
While
Come
we're
on.
checking, should we ask May how this thing got in their window?
Oh,
That looks like a newspaper clipping has been put up as a blind.
May, did you know we would notice this, or
I forgot to take it
do you
down.
think you were going to squeak that by us?
Oh, were you having naked time in your room and you didn't want people to see? What was
Were
happening?
you running around in your granny panties?
Were you
with
in
an
your
apple?
grancy pansies?
I think imagine if it was, I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling great these days. And then it's newspaper all over all my windows. And I'm just,
It does kind of look like that.
I had somebody staying in my guest room and I still haven't got around to putting the blinds in. And so I do have this like blackout fabric that and I stuck it with tape.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks sketchy.
Oh, so that's the guest room where you're recording.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh, I love that you make them look at your trophies.
Yeah, listen, I just want to remind them.
that you are number what on Star Meter?
Oh,
132. That's still big.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, because like most working actors are like 3,000 or 4,000.
Okay, 132.
What is fortune?
I'm probably like 4,000.
This feels toxic.
I think it's like who's
We
been
should compete every
I
time
think
we
it's-
get on here.
I think the number is based on articles about you and how many people are searching you.
256.
286? Really?
Fortune is.
Fortune.
That's
Well, you
pretty
got
good. That's pretty good
Zootopia.
for me.
That's
got that.
really good for anyone. And then we've got. The
1,912.
hell happened to my career?
That's
But I
no,
don't
that's
think. But I
good.
think it's just based on like people searching for you when a project comes out or something
no,
like that.
No, it's solely based on talent and and long-term success, and that's fine. I wish you both the best. I'll sit here at nearly 2,000. That means there's 2,000 more people than me having way more success.
I feel like
that's pretty-
normally I'm like 3,000 or something.
I mean, me too. I don't think I've ever even made it on the list.
I think this is the highest number I've ever had.
Woo! Life is good, baby.
Yes, it is. Oh, here, I have something.
What is? Oh,
what
what's
is
that?
that?
Just a little. I've hurt my neck because
Oh.
I've started using a CPAP machine.
What's
And
CPAP?
it's for sleep apnea.
Yeah,
Oh.
like I have tubes coming out of my head
God.
and also like a chin strap. I'll have to show you this video Stephanie took of me. I put it on and I put my eye mask on and my ear
Oh my
plugs, and then
God.
she filmed me. I didn't know she was filming me, and then she put it to go into the chapel and we're gonna get married.
Oh
And
my
you
God, that's funny.
and she just zooms in on my face, and then she pans over to my glasses that are next to my bed, and then the cane that I used to use when I broke my my femur and had to have surgery. So that's I can only assume she took the video because she finds me very appealing.
That's right.
13 years
That's-
later.
That's love, baby.
Here, I'll show it to you now. And
Well,
then we
why did it
can-
hurt your neck?
Well,
All the
I'll
tubes.
show you. Yes, I'll show you why this.
They rubbed against you.
Like you're carrying a lot of weight on your head?
It's listen. This is so mortifying.
Are we going to be allowed to post? Oh
Wait,
my God.
Are those Tigs out? Do you have your Tigs out? Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Please let us keep this
Please,
in.
can we post this?
That is so funny.
I look like I'm about to go scuba diving.
Yeah,
That's the biggest eye mask I've ever seen.
Hey, listen, when I say I have trouble sleeping,
yeah.
I mean it with every fiber of my being.
What's so funny is like that you
Tell me what is so funny,
well,
May.
all these sleep aids for the person who is having difficulty sleeping, and they don't take into account how hard it now is for the other person to sleep next to this haunting figure with all of these devices. Handsome is brought to you by Shipt. With Shipt same-day delivery, I never worry about how I'm going to get my shopping done for a few reasons. Shipt gives you same-day delivery on everything you need, groceries, decor, gifts, and so much more, all from nearby stores. With an annual Shipt membership, you can place as many orders as you want and pay $0 in delivery fees on orders over $35. You also unlock exclusive deals, and you can even request your favorite shoppers to shop for you on future orders.
Shipt is a lifesaver. I've been taking long walks around my neighborhood. I find it so relaxing. It makes me feel connected to my community, and it's good exercise too. Shipt lets me take more walks because I have more time in my day. Instead of waiting in line at the grocery store, the pharmacy, the pet store, and so on, I'm taking a stroll. Shipt also lets me text one-on-one with my shopper so I can make sure I get exactly what I need, down to brand name, size, even the ripeness of my bananas. Download the app or order now at shipt.com. That's SHIPT.com.
Handsome is brought to you by Squarespace. We used Squarespace to design our very own website, and so can you. They're the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online, whatever your goals. With Squarespace, you get everything you need to claim your domain, then showcase your offerings and grow your brand with a professional, personalized website that stands out from the rest. Maybe you're just starting out, or maybe you're looking to level up your business in 2026. Whatever it is, you got this. With Squarespace on your side, it's time to take your online presence to the next level.
We used Squarespace to build our own website at handsomebandsome.com. In just a few minutes, we used an existing Squarespace template to make a beautiful site that let our listeners stream a new song and admire a selfie we took. Squarespace also lets you offer services, get paid, make appointments, fundraise, create amazing marketing emails, and much more.
What are you waiting for? Get started on your dream website today. Head to squarespace.com/handsome for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code HANDSOME to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
I know.
It's exhausting.
I know.
And ironically, you can't sleep.
I cannot sleep. I have a tube coming out of the top of my head.
Why the top? That's the CPAP.
Because I think it's either the front
allows
or the
for
top.
me to move my head. And can I tell you, when that went on me, what Kitty City did? They were all like just stunned, truly terrified. Anyway, that's what threw my neck out, because I'm trying to adjust myself to sleep, and if I move in the wrong direction, then the air tube comes off of my nose and then sounds like like a tire is like I've run over something in the car and my tire is going flat.
I love it.
And then I'm like, I'm sorry, Stephanie. And then I say it really loud because my ears are plugged and I can't hear how loud I'm. Stephanie, I'm sorry.
I love it.
God.
Oh my God. So sexy.
It really is. If only we could have seen that.
It's true love, though.
When we first found one another, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna date a woman for the first time." Well, guess what? It's headed in this direction.
So, do you have like a heating pad on your?
No, it's like Bengay or whatever that medicine is. It's like warm and tingly. It's the feeling of being gay.
Hot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Icy hot. That's what it is. Bengay is probably the 70s.
How come gay isn't our last name? All of us. That would be good.
Why didn't we call this podcast gay?
Our last name is Handsome.
Yeah.
Oh, we have to mention really quick before we get into our question, because we never talked about it at our live show.
What?
That we live streamed. How amazing was that moment where Tig made a joke about a red bra?
Yes.
And one of our amazing, handsome listeners in the audience apparently somehow magically took off their bra in the middle of the show without anyone noticing. And suddenly, out of the darkness of red sports bra,
It was the
thrown on
specificity.
stage.
And that's what I talked about, not just a red bra. I said a cherry red sports bra.
Cherry
What
red
was your?
sports
Can you tell
bra.
people what was the joke?
Well, it's one of the greatest jokes ever written. I tried it out on Stephanie. I was lying in bed waiting for her to finish brushing her tooth. And I said, I've just thought of something funny, how when people are going through a midlife crisis, they buy a cherry red sports car. And I said, I don't know actually what the joke was. Something
was
about
just
I'm
like-
gonna buy a cherry red sports bra.
sports bra.
And that's, you'll know I'm having a
Yes.
midlife crisis.
But
Yes.
you didn't set at the show. You didn't set up the car part, and so
You
May and
know.
I were like, "What does this mean?"
yeah,
yeah,
She
you're
said,
right.
"In my midlife crisis, I'm gonna buy a cherry red sports bra," and we were like,
And
"Wait, what?"
It
And
must have been 15 seconds max, 10 seconds maybe. This
Yeah.
cherry red sports bra flies on
Comes
stage.
flying
flies
at
on
us.
stage, and May and I thought you planted it. That like you somehow set this joke up with someone, and then we turned the lights on, and the lovely girl in the audience was like, "No, I took it off."
She had like maneuvered, like done one of those like under the shirt.
Which is hard with a regular bra, if memory serves, but really hard with a sports bra, right?
Yes.
Tight.
Oh my God.
It was a record scratch, one of the greatest live show moments I've ever witnessed. It was
We all-
like chef's kiss comedic timing.
Yeah.
All
Our
three of
listeners
us
are amazing.
like got to our feet almost, and we were all just standing there, sort of stunned.
Not almost. Didn't we all jump
We
up?
jumped
Yeah.
up and
And
we
we
were
were
like,
like on the edge of the
who did this?
the stage. Like, where did that? What the hell?
But
It
then
was
I
incredible.
I said, well, maybe we can try this with other things. Like I love gold, and then someone gave me a
Handed
gold
you a
ring.
ring.
But then I felt bad. I gave it back.
Yeah.
But then the red sports bra woman at the end of the show came up and asked me to sign the red sports bra right on her boob.
That's right. And I threw her a Twix bar because that was pretty amazing. But anyway, I,
think
just
I
had
was
to mention
already in
that
my
real quick.
Uber heading home.
I just had to mention it real quick because that show was so fun.
It was
Yeah.
so fun.
There's always something or several things that happen that are so
Yeah.
unexpected and
Yeah.
hilarious and nuts and crazy. And that's why I love when we can get together and do that
Our
because our
live-
listeners are unbelievable.
so fun. The live
Yeah.
shows are just so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Should we get
anyway,
into our question?
We should. Let's do it.
do it.
Today's question asker is an actress, comedian, and writer who has been a cast member on Saturday Night Live since 2021. She is known for her surreal comedy, which you can see in her new HBO comedy special, Sarah Squirm, Live and in the Flesh. Sarah Sherman, also known as Sarah Squirm, is asking today's question.
Hi, Handsome Podcast. I'm Sarah. I know we haven't all met officially, but I'm a big fan of all of you. And I have a favorite. You have to guess which one. Just kidding. I just wanted to sow dissent amongst the podcast and see if any drama unfolded. My question is, okay, let's say you're on death row for a crime that you did commit, abolish the police, but you are getting strapped into an electric chair for a heinous crime you committed.
Oh, no.
What's your last meal? What is your death row last meal? And it can be, you can say the meal, the accompanying drink, and the dessert.
Okay.
And if somebody already asked this perfect question, my follow-up question, and sorry for the inconvenience, my follow-up question is, I know you three have very busy schedules. You don't have time for inconveniences like this. Seriously, I apologize from the bottom of my heart. My follow-up question is, what's the grossest thing you've ever experienced? Bye.
Oh. Wow.
Great
We've talked
questions,
about
both
food
of
stuff
them.
before, but I don't know if we've ever done last meals.
Yeah, let's do both questions.
Let's do them both. Whatever comes to you.
We haven't done last meal?
Feels like something we would have
We've done
done.
like if we were food, what food would we be, and like stuff like that. But I don't know if we did our last meal. I can't remember.
And then grossest thing you've ever experienced. That is really.
Oh,
really
I touched
good.
a wiener once. I talked about that before, but that was pretty gross. Nothing against him and his particular wiener.
Yeah.
I just didn't know I wasn't into wieners yet. But I guess I had to touch a wiener to know I wasn't
But
into
were you
them.
dying to touch that one? And then
No.
you're like, oops.
He was just kind of like, you want to touch it? And I was like, I guess.
And you're like, I gotta check this off my list. Like, I gotta just touch one.
Well, it was just not, I was like, this is what it's supposed to feel like. Ew.
So this is the grossest thing you've ever done?
It's pretty
can't
gross.
believe that.
It was
No.
pretty gross.
So your fantasy is the grossest thing that Fortune has ever done.
Wait, my fantasy is not just briefly touching a wiener. I've
Yes,
got
it
bigger
is.
dreams.
Admit it.
Oh, you want
Admit
to
it.
you want to do things with that wiener? I don't.
Mhm.
It just felt, I don't even know how to describe it. It was
Probably
just
disappointing because you were like, I'm meant to feel something.
It
and
was.
don't-
I mean,
in my-
I was proud of myself that it was erect. I felt like accomplished because had it been not, I would have felt bad about myself. Like, oh, I couldn't even get it.
But
This
that's
is
one
the
of the
grossest
things.
thing I've ever done.
That's gross too.
This is the grossest thing I have ever done is listen to Fortune talk about making a penis erect.
But you do want that result, so I was happy that was
But
in play.
were you actually grossed out? Because also imagine how like
I just was like, I was like, this.
imagine like
This is
if
how I
a
grabbed
guy
it.
was saying, yeah, I did something gay to try it, but it was disgusting. You'd be like, oh come on, it wasn't disgusting.
But I was
like,
also young. I was in high
you were
school.
young.
Maybe
Yeah.
if I had touched one as an adult, maybe I could have appreciated it more. But that opportunity never presented itself.
I think I've talked
So
about the
gross.
grossest thing that I've done, but it
Was
was
it-
when I left my retainer on the table in a diner. Left the diner. Have I talked about this? My mom said, do not lose your retainer. It costs $400. I said, of course I would never lose it. But I had the anxiety about it. And it was the first day I'd got it. I went to a diner with my friend. We were 13 and left it on the table. I get a block away, middle of winter in Toronto. And I'm like, fuck. And so I run back and the waitress says, it's not here. We cleared the table. Sorry, it's not here. And she goes, you can look in the garbages if you want. And I went back.
Garbages.
Me and my kind friend, we go back into the kitchen, and they have big garbages there, and they have bags of, and it's all like,
Garbages.
wait, what's
It's
weird
just
about
garbage.
garbages?
It's
Garbage
just
is plural.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I'm thinking like garbage bags.
cans.
Yeah,
It's still just
multiple.
garbage.
I like garbage.
I'm sorry.
like
I'm
garbages.
sensitive. I'm
I like
sensitive.
garbages.
Wait, is
No,
it
you
still-
wait.
I looked in multiple garbages.
No, garbage. Just garbage.
I think you could just say I
Okay.
looked in the garbage.
I looked
Yeah.
through the garbage,
or
so
I
I
looked
put,
through the garbage cans.
I put on rubber gloves with my friend, and we start sorting through just rancid food waste. This guy, he was a dishwasher back there. He was in his 40s, dishwasher. He didn't speak English, and he felt bad for us. And he goes, "I'll help." He puts on his gloves, and we start going through the garbage. And he holds up
Garbages.
a lump of like true garbages, just a lump of like poo, basically.
No.
And he goes, and I always remember he goes, "Hello, hello," and so he's so excited, and I go, "No, that's
Hello.
yeah." He's trying to get our attention, and I go, "That's a lump of garbage," and he runs it under the tap, and slowly my retainer appears as the chunks of garbage fall off it.
That is
And
disgusting.
The
And then you
worse
put
than
it in
the
your
wiener.
mouth?
That's worse than the wiener.
I took it on the subway back home, gripped in my palm, and then I knew my mom was gonna check on my retainer when I got in, so I put it
You
back
had to put
in
it
my
in?
mouth. Yeah. But I'd rinsed it a lot,
No.
but oh man, it was so gross. But
That's disgusting.
I will always remember like the smell of that kitchen, and it was so hot, and people were mad at us they're like, get out of my way, and me and my friend were probably stoned, and like I was gagging, and oh man.
Oh, that is.
I didn't realize my co-hosts were so disgusting and gross.
Whatever.
But you must have changed a lot of diapers and stuff, Tig. Like you've
I
had
don't find it
exposure
gross.
there. Yeah, you like poo.
You like poo in the
No.
garbages.
I have something so gross that I did that it's going to top touching a wiener. It's going to
Really?
top rinsing poop off a retainer and putting it in your mouth.
Oh, I can't
Okay?
wait. Give it to me.
Well, you're going to have to. In fact, I'm going to take a moment of silence for you to have to wait.
That's fair.
Mhm.
All right, silence.
Okay.
Okay.
So, this is also really crazy because I think I've mentioned I'm a bit of a germaphobe.
Yeah.
Okay. I've gotten better over the years.
Mm-hmm.
But you know how germaphobes kind of have glitches where you're like, oh, sure, that's gross, but you'll do that, but
Right,
you won't
right.
do this, and it's like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm fine with this, but I'm not with that. Okay. Prepare yourselves. This is disgusting, and I know it. I was out to eat, and I think this was before I was a germaphobe.
All right.
Okay. And to me, this was just like, whatever, nature, practical thoughts here, whatevs. I don't even know if practical is the word. I'm out to eat with a group of friends at this Vietnamese restaurant in Houston, Texas. We're all enjoying ourselves, having a grand old time. Guess who finds a dead roach
No.
in their bowl of food?
Oh my,
Oh my
god.
god.
It's me. It's me.
Is
I
it-
found it.
Is it you?
It's me, Fortune. I found that. And I told the waiter. And the waiter went to take my bowl, and I said, that's okay.
No.
I'll eat around it.
No.
Oh, yes, ma'am. I'll eat around it. I'll remove the roach, and then I'll eat around it till my other bowl comes.
Oh my god.
You were
You're
like
like, I don't-
hungry.
I was a hungry little thing.
I gotta finish this before the other bowl comes.
It was so good.
Oh
But I was
my
like,
God.
whatever, it's a roach. Well, like, I'm
but
sorry,
you-
is that grosser than rinsing
Maybe a
poop off a
dookie-
retainer
It
and
might
shove
have
it in your
dookied
mouth?
in your soup.
Yeah, roaches are pretty nasty because they eat.
Guess
They-
who's alive
they-
to tell the story,
That's
weirdos?
true.
Yeah,
Hey, get off of me.
Oh my god.
That
Get
roach
off of
had
me.
just eaten the shit that was surrounding May's retainer.
retainer, and then it went on a wiener.
Look,
And
it's
then
not
it
like
got in
I've
the
had
bowl.
health issues after that.
None whatsoever.
But I kind of get the impulse of being like, I don't want to have time where I have no bowl in front of me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was like, if there's no roach on the other half of this bowl, I already took that dead roach out.
Would you do that now?
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't.
No, ma'am.
But yeah, I think I was probably like 22 or something like that.
Yeah. And did your friends all react like you were out of your mind?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That is pretty gross.
Thank you. At least I
Well-
didn't touch a wiener. And May,
Yeah.
at least I didn't rinse poop off of my retainer and put it in my mouth. Which, by the way,
to clarify, it wasn't poop. It just looks like
okay,
poop.
but do you know how many roaches crawled around on your retainer and pooped?
Yeah, a
God.
lot.
Okay.
I think
Laid
that
eggs in there.
the desperation speaks to the fear I had about getting in trouble
Yeah.
that remains to this day.
The grossest thing really that I've ever experienced, I'm not going to put her on blast too much, but my mom used to have some hoarding issues.
Mhm.
And
Oh, yeah.
cleaning her out of the last hoarding issue was probably one of the worst experiences of my life.
Right.
I've never heard that, cleaning her out.
Cleaning the hoarder situation.
Uh-huh.
And you did it. You personally were like, I'm gonna show up and.
I was still with Jax and we did it together. And
Did you put it on your list of what you've done for her?
is definitely on the list. I've done it a handful of times in my lifetime for her.
Uh-huh.
And it is a grand act of love because it was relentless and it took us like a week and a half and it felt like it was never going to end.
Oh, wow.
And it was bad. Sorry, Mom, if you're listening. You're doing great now.
Yeah. And how does that mean you hadn't visited her in a while, or she gets a pile up real fast?
She gets a pile up pretty fast, but she I had a place near her at the time, so when I visited, she would go there, and I knew something was up because she wouldn't let us go in her place for like 3 years.
Right.
And I would be like, you have to let us, and she'd be like, nope, you're not going in there. So I knew something was happening. And then I decided to sell my place, and I was like, you have no choice. You have to let us see.
Yeah.
And it was bad. And
I
won't go into detail, but we
can imagine
so bad.
But that's the thing, there must be so much like shame around it and
there was
secrecy.
A retainer and poop.
I sometimes my
and a wiener.
My algorithm feeds me videos of hoarding situations being cleaned, and it's really satisfying, the final product. Like,
finally when we were done and it was all clean and it was like a miracle. I wanted to cry. I wanted to cry every day we were there doing this because it felt like it would never end, but we finally did it, and it is a triumphant moment. And she's doing great. She's in her place now. We redid the bathroom. We got it fixed up. The walls painted. It's a lovely, lovely place.
That's
nice.
Awesome.
Yeah. Victory.
Great.
Anyway, last meals.
Oh, we're doing both.
Yeah, well, because the last meal's pretty quick.
I'm going shrimp dumpling wonton soup as a starter.
Oh, it's a multi-course last meal.
Yeah, because she said add a drink and dessert as well.
Oh,
because
I was not listening.
I want like the Asian flavor. So I want like some bok choy in there, but just as the starter, and then the main. I think I'm doing like a chicken pot pie with like mashed potatoes and gravy and
maybe some peas, and then
some peas. All right.
And
this is hilarious.
I love peas. And then dessert, I'm doing cheap birthday cake. Like,
oh, really? Grocery store kind?
This sounds like someone's first meal. A pot pie.
It's very childish.
Pot pie.
What is food?
Yes. That is so funny.
I think the last dessert would be a Betty Crocker cake, one of those ones that you make.
Like a homemade one.
I love those ones. Yeah. Drink, I'm doing lime cordial with like fizzy water.
What is that?
What is that?
You know,
I just asked.
I pronounced it cordial, but I would say cordial. I self-corrected because I thought you guys would make fun of me if I said cordial.
No, we never.
Only if you said cordials.
Only if you say garbages.
Cordials.
A lime cordial with fizz.
It's just like ice cold fizzy water with just like some lime concentrate in it.
Oh, okay.
And,
I bet that's
like a lime and soda.
Yeah.
And then
you want to be refreshed right before you go out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're sweating.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it though. What about you guys? Tough meal to follow. I know
that's a tough meal to follow, especially the peas.
The peas, you're not getting peas everywhere. And the peas would be with some butter and salt and pepper and maybe some like mint in there.
Oh, interesting. Mint. I've never heard of mint and peas.
Yeah.
I do like a pot pie though.
What an odd moment for somebody to be like, they're on death row and they're giving their order to a chef, and if the chef was responding the way Fortune was, like, oh, interesting, mint, okay,
yeah,
and
what's in a lime cordial? All right, we'll figure that out.
Okay, anything else? Anything to go?
The whole thing is so absurd.
I know.
And tragic and weird to be like, and what would you like to have your favorite things for dinner? It's like, I'd be like, fuck you.
Would you like us to sing your favorite song also?
Yeah, seriously,
Yeah.
What's your favorite color? We'll give you a little bib.
All right, fine, I'll answer.
Okay.
For apps, I would probably do I would do the Southwestern egg rolls from Chili's and avocado egg rolls from Cheesecake Factory.
Whoa.
Just an egg
my
roll
gosh.
sampler.
Both veggie. I've never tried an avocado egg roll. What's
Well,
that
wait
like?
till you die.
Cheesecake Factory, they're so good.
Yeah, I am coming to your final day.
That's
Fortune.
right.
I wanna
And
be
maybe a
trying-
lettuce, maybe a chicken lettuce cup as well. I'm
Ooh.
going big for my app.
Clearly.
For my meal, I love a lemon chicken piccata, like a nice juicy piece of the chicken with the pasta. Not some piccata is mashed potatoes, but I would do pasta.
Uh-huh.
And
What about a little bit of both, since you're never
Maybe-
going to have food again?
maybe,
Yeah.
and I would have it really lemony and creamy with artichokes and capers and
What kind of
just-
peas are you having?
I don't want no peas in there. Get them out. And then, but then, I love pad thai too. So maybe a side of pad thai. And then
is a weird
for my
meal.
drink, I'm doing, cause I'm about to die. So we're going hard.
Ooh.
We're going old fashioned with a great bourbon in there and a red wine cab.
Mm.
And then for dessert, we're going I'm getting 2 desserts. I'm just gonna throw up on my way out.
This is not allowed. 2 desserts.
I'm just gonna vomit everywhere. I'm doing the Adams cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory,
Oh my
and a
God.
What's
butter.
that one like?
That's the peanut butter one. With
Oh,
the
yeah,
Reese's
nice.
and Butterfingers. And then
Yeah.
I'm doing from wherever a butterscotch budino.
What's that?
It's like a butterscotch pudding.
Yeah, nice.
And then and then I'm throwing up
And then that's you.
everywhere.
And then you're out.
Giving everyone the finger.
Yeah.
Then
What about
jump
you,
out of the
Tig?
plane. What would I do for my hors d'oeuvre?
Hors d'oeuvre, fancy.
Oh,
It's like
app. I
We
mean,
had
the
apps.
finger
You're having an
apps,
hors d'oeuvre.
Well, I think it's just fresh in my mind. Finn is very into, is it called like popcorn cauliflower? Where
Oh,
it's like
yeah. Yummy.
deep fried cauliflower,
Mhm.
buffalo cauliflower.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yummy.
I'd maybe have that for an app. I also like, all right, wasn't it you two that were both so confused and grossed out when I said you combined 2 soups?
Oh, yeah. That was
It just
interesting.
was. I've not heard of it before.
Not grossed out, but
Okay.
just
Okay.
so
Maybe
it-
Stephanie got irate about that.
But
But,
this is like mixing tomato soup with carrot soup or something.
Tomato soup, half tomato soup, half like lentil or something.
Yeah. No, I'm on board.
And then I would go, I love those kind of like Buddha bowls that have like sweet potatoes and like purple rice and arugula.
So is any part of you
tofu, mushroom.
going, it's your last meal, like you want to have a cheese or a meat thing? No, you're done. Your body doesn't like it.
That is so revealing.
I'm going out with
that-
meat. A big old
People-
steak and cheese.
That people think that I am withholding. That's like when
Are you gonna finally treat yourself?
Yes. That was like during the pandemic, people would always ask, they're like, so during the pandemic, did you start eating meat and cheese? And I'm like, no. Why? No, it doesn't appeal to me. What I love is like lion's mane steak.
Ooh, like
And
lion's mane
cauliflower steak.
mushrooms. Yes.
Oh, I see.
Cauliflower steak, lion's mane steak. I would like that too. I'm gonna throw up on my way out too.
Yeah, we're all
I think we
going,
should
yeah.
do like a mass, like a group death. Okay, we all
Okay.
go out. We just gorge ourselves,
throw
and then
up,
just
shit
projectile
ourselves.
vomit.
This is so dystopian. So the 3 of us are in one room in 3 electric chairs.
3
and we're-
electric chairs.
And people are watching
And do we
live
have like
stream.
the metal cup hat?
Yes.
So we're like our
Oh
brains are
Well,
fried.
you've got your sleep apnea. You've
I
got
have
your
my sleep apnea machine.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would eat all that
I
and
have
then
cheesecake all over my face.
and then I would have king cake for dessert,
Ooh,
which
what's
is
that?
that's the Mardi Gras dessert celebratory cake.
It's like it's in a ring, and they put like little things in it.
Oh,
like
they hide
a
baby dolls
or like
something.
My family sometimes would, this is pretty gross too, but cook a penny in there.
Yes.
So like if you cut the piece that has the penny or the baby, it's good luck. And then you also host the party next year.
And
but anyway, so I'd
hope
have
to
that.
not swallow it.
Yeah, how many king cake related deaths are there per year, do you think?
I think
74.
People dig through them
Every year, 74 Cajuns die.
You know, 24 people a year die from champagne corks.
Wow.
Dang.
Don't know how.
Rest in peace.
Cuidado.
Yeah, maybe it hits a chandelier.
And are you doing a drink?
The drink, and this is also vegan. I'd probably want like a milkshake that has like espresso beans in there and chocolate.
Oh
and
yeah, I do an affogato.
Fortune.
I do an
This is
affogato. I want to add to mine an affogato.
You're gonna be like reaching over. We're in our adjacent chairs.
Hey, I forgot an affogato. Can y'all go get me one of those?
Yeah, well, there you go.
Amazing.
Thank you. Thank you for the support there, Fortune.
Should we hear Sarah's answer?
I think we should.
Okay, my answer for my death row meal would be I'm lactose intolerant, so in death I would take advantage of finally just getting to like totally evacuate my bowels in the electric chair. I would have a bacon double cheeseburger, a giant Dr. Pepper, not diet, because again, who cares? And a cannoli. And I just my ass would just let it rip one final time. And then the grossest thing I've ever experienced was for a video that wasn't funny. I got a bunch of goat brains and raw, and I cooked them up and ate them.
Ooh.
Wasn't funny, but maybe it was interesting. So my excuse for that was that I was 23.
Well, it sounds like her last meal is also the grossest thing.
Goat brains? Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Any of it.
Sarah, it did indeed make us squirm.
Yes, indeed.
What a treat. That was fun.
It's always a pleasure.
It is always a pleasure.
Yeah, I can't wait to get back in the studio with you, both of you, all three of you, and another live show hopefully sooner than later.
Yes, please.
Well, in the meantime, I'm on the road. If anybody wants to come see a show, I'll be in Cincinnati, Indianapolis, Milwaukee, January 18th, Des Moines, Philadelphia, New York City at the Beacon on Valentine's Day. That would be a fun one for people to come. San Diego. I have a lot. It's on my website, fortunefeimster.com.
I am about to go on tour. Please come and see me. Go to maymartin.net. I'm doing 47 shows all across North America. It's going to be so dumb and fun, and I really want to see people and meet people. Bring me your weird facts. And then also tonight, I'm at Largo with the Lisa Gilroy doing a surprise party where we are going to surprise each other, and I have some good stuff planned.
Love it. Also love the thought of everyone coming out to see my tour. January 14th, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Orlando, Florida. January 15th. Tampa, Florida. January 16th. And what else? Oklahoma City, February 20th. Midland, Texas, February 21st. The list goes on and on and on, and there will be dates and cities added. Go to tignotaro.com for all show information, and I will also be doing my shows with the incredible speed painter, Amy Berkman, and we will be raising money for different charities at each show. It's going to be a grand old time.
Nice.
Go to tignotaro.com. Yes. Oh my gosh. Check out Amy Berkman, man. Also, share your favorite episodes of Handsome with your friends and loved ones, and let's continue to build the community, and subscribe to our podcast and our YouTube pages. And how about the merch?
Oh, yeah, we've got some new merch that's really cool.
handsomepod.com.
Represent it out in the world and see who you attract. Like, you might bump into another Handsome fan.
Oh, I bet you
we got
will.
some really good stuff that just came out, so check it out.
Yeah, don't forget to rate and review this show. It really, really helps us. Okay?
And
Are you listening?
And
until next
And?
time,
Keep it handsome.
checking Allstate first could save you hundreds on car insurance. That's smart. Not checking if the water's heated up before getting in the shower. Oh boy, that icy water, that can be a bit of a shock. On the plus side, I'm now wide awake.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Potential savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
That was a HeadGum podcast.